station called XYZ, located at 39 Papuri Road, Duncan Village, San Fernando, in Trinidad, in the beautiful Caribbean. My name is Jimmy G, and I got some information for you. Recently, I heard someone saying that she is a graduate of the University of the West Indies with a bachelor's degree in some kind of fancy thing, and a laborer makes more money than she does. She felt that was a big thing. I tell you something about that. I worked in the oil industry for many years. When I first went there, I met a friend that I called Trev. Trev was a brilliant mind of a person. He became an operator, did quite well for himself. Went off from the Point of View refinery to Point Lisa. Next thing you know, he was making waves up there, doing quite well for himself. Next thing he went abroad and earned himself a degree in chemical engineering. Then he came back to the Point of View refinery and was holding a senior position. One day there was a knock on my door in my office, and when I said come in, there stood Fred before me, a shadow of himself. His eyes were full of water, but he was not crying. I offered him a seat. The man was a shadow of himself. What in the world had gone wrong with my friend? Well, I tried the hospitality bit, maybe a cup of tea or coffee, or I'm not sure what I did. I tried to put him at ease. I eventually spoke. He said, Jim, you wouldn't believe what happened to me this morning. I was in the refinery, standing in front of a vessel that was full of a bed of gravel that we use for refining kerosene. I was standing there with my diary, planning how I would remove the gravel from the vessel. I stood there, making notes about where I was positioning the crane and how many gangs of men I would need and how many man hours it would take and what the expense involved would be. I looked up and saw a laborer coming to me. I waited. He came up. He said, "How you going, Chief?" Trevor said, "All right." He said, "What are you doing, Chief?" He said, "Well, I have to remove the gravel from in this vessel." Laborer said, "When you want that, Chief?" He said, "As soon as possible." He said, "No?" Trevor said, "Yes, if possible." Laborer said, "Well, stand back. Go back a little more. Go back a little more." Laborer connected a water hose to the vessel, opened the valve, and the bed of gravel fell out from the vessel and landed on the paved area under the vessel. Trevor looked at me. He said, "Jim, all my years of experience in operations, all my years of experience in engineering, all my training, and a laborer could do something that I cannot do." He pulled himself together. I don't know when he made the decision, but he went back off to university. He went to Slough, did some study, came back and became senior to me in the organization. I tell you what, he's the best trainer that I know. He made sure that people in that refinery could do their jobs and do it well. This has been Jimmy G. Ciao.